Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a family friendly, Slimming World friendly grocery haul and meal plan. So if you want to see what I bought for the week ahead and see what we're going to be eating as a family of 5 while I'm trying to lose weight, then keep watching. So before I get into the grocery haul, I just thought I'd introduce myself for anyone that's new. So my name's Charlotte, I'm 30 and I am now mum to 3. I had my third baby, a little boy called Stanley, back in March, and I'm on the quest to lose the baby weight, and I'm going to do it again through Slimming World because I lost 3 stone last time around. So I've done a grocery shop at Tesco this week. I'm really trying to get back into eating on plan. I'm really smashing this now. I've got just over a stone to lose and I really want to do it soon. So I've got a great meal plan and this is what I've bought. So starting over here in no particular order, there will be a few things by the way that are like kid related, because if you're new to my channel, I have 3 children and these 2 things here are for them. So I've got some hot dogs in. These are my son's favourite thing as a treat, and I always like to have them in just because they're really quick and easy if we've got like an after school club, for example, something like that. So I've got those for the store cupboard, and then I've got some of these yogurt coated strawberry fruit bites. Then for me, I am absolutely obsessed with these Hartley's jellies. They're 10 calories, so half a tin each, and I keep them in the fridge so they're nice and cold, and they are just the most lovely little sweet treat at night with some fruit and like a HiFi bar, and really recommend them. So I got 2 raspberry because they're my favourite. I've got an orange, a raspberry and blackcurrant, oh, blueberry and blackcurrant, sorry, and then a apple and watermelon one there as well. Then I have some of the Tesco Healthy Living salad cream. I love this, like ham salad sandwiches with this, it just sets my world on fire, and this is one of the lowest calorie ones that I found. I think it is a sin for a tablespoon and others are a little bit higher than that. Then I've also got some of the Hellmann's fat-free vinaigrette, so this is sin-free just to jazz up any salads I might be having as well. Then over here, just some staples really, I think. Some chicken stock cubes, and then tomato puree with herbs and tomato puree with garlic. These are sin-free, they're actually speed foods, and I have the one with chili in the fridge already, but I find that I use them all the time for like making pizzas with Weight Watchers wraps, that kind of thing, adding to sauces, and they're so quick and easy and they're really handy to have in. Then I have some couscous because this is so quick and easy for lunches and also main meals as well. These cherry tomatoes are a bit of a treat. They are tinned, but they're so nice with a bit of Worcestershire sauce and balsamic vinegar actually, salt and pepper, a little bit of sweetener if you're down with that, and you know, you could have them on toast or just with some like bacon and egg and that kind of thing, but they're so good. And then I've also got some risotto rice because I'm going to do a butternut squash risotto this week at some point. And I also have some chopped tomatoes because these ones are on offer and these are just a staple in this house. Over here is all the exciting stuff, the carbs, my friend. I have 2 of these Shah gluten-free white ciabatta rolls because they last for quite a long time for starters, and they are so good if you fancy like making garlic bread, or I'm gonna use these for a sloppy joe recipe as well because they've got a little bit more texture to them than just like I don't know, a wholemeal bun. Doesn't really set my world on fire. And then I've got some Kingsmill no crust wholemeal bread, so I'm going to use that as my Hex B as well. These are Hex B if I haven't already said as well. This will be used for like making BLT stacker sandwiches, you know, whatever I fancy really. And then I've also got some Weight Watchers white wraps, which are also your Hex B choice and really good for making like a sin-free pizza if you use them that way. And then I also have some hot dog rolls for the kids. I might put these in the freezer so I've always got them to hand, and then you know, in an emergency with those hot dogs I can use them at any time. I also stocked up on some Aptamil for Stan because my baby's really fussy and refuses to drink the powdered stuff anymore. And then finally is everything else, and I have so much fruit and veg. I've really tried this time around to do a really good meal plan and get loads of speed foods in. So I've got courgettes, I have some sage and some chives, I've got 2 packs of salad tomatoes, 3 red onions, I've already got some in anyway, I've got 2 cucumbers because the whole family goes through these so quickly, 2 packs of peppers, I have a pack of Pink Lady apples because these are on offer and I do love Pink Ladies, I've got to say. I've got a melon, which is my like secret I don't know, hack for Slimming World. I swear this stuff helps me lose weight even quicker when I actually stick to plan, that is. I've got some blueberries, some raspberries and some blackberries here, which will be really nice for me and the kids, and obviously Mark as well. 2 packs of broccoli. I've got some chestnut mushrooms, and then to stick on the veg theme, I've got 2 bags of and then I've got 2 bags of peppery baby leaf salad over there. I've got asparagus and tender stem broccoli, 2 packs of those because they were on offer. And I've got eggs, I don't know if I said that. Onion and chive cottage cheese fat-free, and then sweet chili cottage cheese fat-free. These are great on baked potatoes or with salads, and they just light up my life. What more can I say? I've got some light and free strawberry yogurts because I prefer these to Muller Lights. And then I have some Laughing Cow light triangles, and then some Laughing Cow light blue cheese triangles, and a ball of light mozzarella. And then down here I have a massive tub actually. Can we just address how big that tub is, because it's huge. And this is fat-free natural yogurt, so that can be used with like fruit. It can be used for sauces, like a raita, if you're having like chicken tikka for example, that kind of thing. I've got some jacket potatoes here because I go through them like crazy. Meat wise, we've got some ham that was on offer, so I've got the posh stuff. Got some parma ham, or prosciutto there actually, because my kids love it and Mark loves it, and it's not too high in sins, and I think it's worth it, to be honest. Then what else have we got? 2 packs of smoked bacon medallions. I'm just really loving the smoked ones at the moment. And then I've also got a big pack of British lean beef steak mince. And then I've got a massive chicken here, which I'm going to do and will last us for a meal, and then leftovers for lunches. I've got some more jacket potatoes because these ones were on offer, and I thought I would use these as like lunches for me, but I actually find that the jacket potatoes are more cost effective and do really, really good chips and stuff because they're a little bit firmer, and they're good for like roasting as well, so I would definitely recommend getting them. And then I've got a butternut squash over here, and then finally some Linda McCartney vegetarian red onion and rosemary sausages, and these are sin free. And I thought, as it was weighing today, I might as well show you these as well. So I've got the new Slimming World magazine for a bit of meal inspiration for the next few weeks, and then I got some more HiFi bars. So I've got fruit and nut, I've got blackberry and apple, dark chocolate mint, and carrot cake, which is soon to run out because it was limited edition, sob. But these probably are my favourites at the moment and tend to be what I use as a treat or for my Hexby if I'm not using bread or something like that. So yeah, I'll move on to the meal plan now. So before I share my meal plan, I thought I would just go through how I actually plan our meals and how I do our shop and that sort of thing, because I get so many questions like where do you find inspiration from and that sort of thing. Now what I tend to do 90% of the time is that I order my grocery shop online, and I do this for several reasons. One, I have 3 children and getting out to the shops with all 3 of them can be tricky sometimes, and I end up spending more money because they have can I have moments where I get conned into buying things. 2, I can do it in the comfort of my pajamas, which is never a bad thing. And 3, I find it really, really easy to save money because I'm able to watch the total tot up on the right hand side at the bottom, and I can really have a search and find like better deals. So I'll search for something, find the most cost effective item for me, and I'm not rushed, I'm not stressed, I can do it at my own pace. And 4, it's actually really good for me to be able to like nip into the kitchen, see what I've got in and what I haven't got in, and then I don't end up buying things that we don't need, which can sometimes happen to me when I go to a shop myself. I do top up shops sometimes throughout the week, so I might nip into Waitrose, which is really close to my house, or Aldi that we have in my village as well, but most of the time a lot of my food comes from Tesco because I find it really good quality and affordable. And what I tend to do is that I'll sit down, open up my Mac, and I will get the Notes app open, and I will start to find inspiration for meals and start to list them there. So I'll also think of ideas for like breakfast and lunch and any snacks I might be eating. I always know what the kids are going to want to eat anyway, and they're kind of like staples that I buy every week. But for me, I do try and mix it up because dieting sometimes can be a bit boring, can't it? So then what I do is go to my old favourites website. I have to say I don't really go to the Slimming World website that often because I don't always rate the recipes. Am I the only person that thinks that? I don't know, some of them have just been a bit of a disappointment. But I tend to check out the Tesco recipe section because I'm on the website anyway. And then I also have a look at Slimming Eats, which I've got a few recipes from for this week, Pinch of Nom, and then also 2 chubby cubs. And then I will also have a browse on the BBC Good Food website. And what I do with normal recipes, I just look at them and think, how can I hack that to be Slimming World friendly? And while I'm looking through all of these recipes, what I'll do is try and like match up ingredients. So if I bought a pack of mince, can I use half of it for one recipe and half for the other? Can I make a bag of jacket potatoes go a lot further rather than just a baked potato? Can I make chips out of them? What else can I do with them? That sort of thing. And I always utilise a lot of leftovers as well, and I do freeze leftover food for future meals, so I'm not reaching for like a frozen pizza when I could have something that's Slimming World friendly. So yeah, that is how I do it. But on to what we are having this week. So on Tuesday we are going to have sloppy joes with Slimming World chips and broccoli and asparagus. I will leave the recipe for the sloppy joes down below for you, and any other recipes that I have I will obviously include down below for you as well. Wednesday we're having courgette pasta, and I'm going to add some bacon and asparagus to that as well. And then Thursday we're going to have a roast chicken, scalloped potatoes, recipe down below for those as well, and then some veggies as well, because a roast goes so far, doesn't it? You have like it from one meal and then you can use it for lunches the next day. Then on Friday we're having a Weight Watchers wrap pizza and some World chips and salad. And then these are my tricky days. Saturday I am at a tapas night with my parents, and I am just going to enjoy myself and just try and make sure that I drink lots of water and have plenty of speed while I'm there. And then Sunday I've tried to plan ahead so I'm not just eating naughty food because I might be a bit hungover. And we're going to have a butternut squash and sage risotto with rocket and garlic bread. And I make garlic bread out of the Argh gluten-free ciabatta rolls, and they're so easy to use, and you can use that as your hex B as well. So that is what I have for like main meals, and I'm only doing up until Sunday because I'm trying to do a new shop on Monday if I can. Then for breakfast and lunch ideas, I've got the McCartney Sausages with bacon medallions and veg and beans, hash browns with bacon, egg and roasted tomatoes, a breakfast hash. I've got Yoghurt Fruit, BBQ Beans on toast, ham sandwiches, couscous meats and salad, scrambled eggs, feta and asparagus on toast, BLT Stack with light mayo. And then my snacks are usually HiFi Bars, Hartley's 10-calorie jellies, fruit, so mainly melon, berries and apples, and then the light and free yogurts. And that is what I'm going to be scoffing this week. My only downfall, aside from the tapas night, is that I am due to have drinks with friends on Friday night, and I need to really watch it then. So I'm going to be eating so much speed that day and drinking loads of water to try and counterbalance any like alcohol bloat. But wish me luck. If you have any favourite recipes that you really like, would you leave them down below, because I'm always on the lookout for inspiration and I'll take it where I can get it. And also at the end of this video, apologies for any snuffling you might have heard, because Stanley is next to me playing with his toy lamb at the moment, and it was the only way I could get this filmed today. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.